Popping everybody, my name is Ian and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. Today's video will be on Pisces. Who do you think fast roughly equates to Artemis? Well, I'm actually wearing an Artemis themed shirt right now, as a matter of fact. So yeah, Artemis, the goddess of the moon, the hunt, kind of the wild, but that's up for debate. We're all having a wonderful day today, Pisces, and hope you enjoy the closing of another loop of the signs here on the channel. And you're almost at the end of the weekend. Not end of the weekend, end of the week. Weekend is coming up, so hope you're having an amazing day. And without much further ado, let's jump right on into this. Here we go. Beginning off with the Minotaur's Maze. Ooh. Bit of a brutal card to start off with here, Pisces. This is a card of confrontation. You might be a little bit lost in the dark, and there might be something very powerful and very tough to defeat stirring in that darkness. Oof. Try and be wary here, Pisces. Try and be careful where you step. If you step on the wrong tile here, it could mean that whatever is in the darkness comes out to light to face you. Closest acquaintance? Narcissistic reflection. Okay. Your friend's trying to figure out how to help you out of this. They're trying to figure out, how best to get you out of this tough situation. They're trying to figure out how you got into this in the first place and how best to get you out of it. It's a card of self-reflection, narcissistic reflection. They're trying to figure out, is this my fault? Did I cause this for you? Did I bring you to the situation? It's tough. Where's your head at? Ooh, God, this is not a happy reading. Phaethon's ambition. You have overstepped your boundaries today, Pisces. In this reading, whatever has happened here, you have overstepped your boundaries. You have, you've gone too far with whatever you've done this time, Pisces. And it's not the good kind of too far. You have gone very much so too far with this one. Yikes. This is a tough one, Pisces. This is a tough one. What's around you? Nemesis is justice. Okay. So, you want justice. You want to make things right. Despite, having gone too far, despite, having overstepped your boundaries here, you want to make things right. Despite the beast waiting for you in the maze, you want to bring justice to, whatever's happened to you. You want justice for, everyone involved in whatever happens, whatever catastrophe you set in motion. So, yeah, this is not an easy reading for you here, Pisces. What do you want? Helios' journey. Okay. You want to set the Sun Chariot back on course. So a little backstory here, Pisces. Helios was the titan of the sun, not the god of the sun like Apollo, but the titan of the sun. The titans came before the god. They sired the gods. And Helios was the original master of the sun and the sun chariot. He was a blinding, guiding light. And Phaethon was his son. This is Helios' son. This is Helios. This is his son. S-O-N, not S-U-N, mind you. And Phaethon overreached his control, and as over the Sun Chariot, he flew too close to the sky, plunged down into the ground. That's how the Gobi Desert came into being, if you're curious. And so he basically he overextended himself. He did too much. He tried to wish for too much of his father. To make a very long story short, there's more to it than that, but you get the gist. So you want to right the wrongs that you have done here. These are the wrongs that you have wrought, and now you must be the one to correct these wrongs. You must be the one to set things right. Um, Pisces, you must be the one to set it right. Who's advising you? Pandora's curiosity. Bingo. You opened up a Pandora's box which you can no longer close. That ship has sailed now. That box has been opened. You cannot go back to what you had before, Pisces. This is the moment when you have to realize that there is no turning back. This course of action is irreversible now. You've set your path. Now you must reap what you have sown. This is a tough one, Pisces. I can see how tough this is for you. I really can. What's your dilemma? Zeus's Thunderbolt. You want the power and the knowledge and the ability to make this right. I can see that, you're struggling in your quest to make this right. I can see how hard this is for you, Pisces. You want so desperately to make this right. You want so badly to make things work out for you. Best advice I can give: tread lightly, Pisces, because you don't want to make the same mistake twice. You do not want to make this happen again. That is the last thing you want. You want to set this right. You don't want to turn back the clock, but you want to move forward the best you can with this catastrophe. Who has the power? In your hands this time, Ariadne's Thread. This card and the Minotaur's Maze go hand in hand because they take place in the same maze. The Labyrinth. These two go hand in hand. You have power to bring yourself and your comrades out of this maze. You have the power here now to fix this. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be, a simple journey. But if you use Ariadne's Thread, if you trust yourself, trust them, you can get out of this maze. I know how hard this has been for you, Pisces. I know how hard this catastrophe that you have unleashed has been on you. But you can do this. You absolutely can do this. What's holding you back? Next is Scarlet Veil. Oh boy. Oh boy. You've got some unseen forces working against you. You're stuck, essentially. You don't know what's out there in the darkness. You don't know what's going on. You don't know how to fix this. You're stuck. You don't know what forces are working against you, but something is working against you that is preventing you from stopping this catastrophe from unfolding even further. Try and find something to ground yourself. Try and find something to dig your heels into the sand for. Try and find a way to, magnetize your boots to the metal ground, per se. What's being hidden? Whoop. You got a lot of loves here, Pisces. You got a lot of love to think about here. Whoever this is, well, this might be just a lot of people. Maybe you're loving them, maybe they're loving you, but whatever the case may be, there's a lot of love going around right now, Pisces. I can see that. You may not feel the love right now, but trust me, the love is there. Love is present. It's good. You got this, Pisces. It's in your hands. Can you succeed? Circe's enchantment. Absolutely you can. You can absolutely succeed here, Pisces. I can see how tough this is. I can see, you struggling through the maze. I can see you, feeling like you're not going to make it, like you're stuck. You're not going to make it. You're just not going to make it all happen. But you can do this, Pisces. You can absolutely do this. And finally, what happens in the end? He just wait. You're going to have to wait, Pisces. As hard as this is going to be, you're going to have patience to escape this maze. And believe me, I'm a Pisces rising. I know firsthand how tough having patience can be. But I know it sounds cliche and I know it sounds crazy, but patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. And if you have it, if you just wait a little while longer, you can get out of the maze. Just needs patience. When's this all happening? Atlas's respite. So this is what's going to come after. After all this happens, after all this maze stuff happens, after you finally claw your way out, you're finally going to have relief from your burdens. When is this all happening? I'd say for the course of the next 1 to 2 months, this is all happening. I don't know what catastrophe you caused here, Pisces. It could be any number of catastrophes. Life, work, family. It could be any number of catastrophes. But whatever the case may be here, you caused a catastrophe. And now you have to reap what you have sown. So let me take you to the story once more here, and then I will do a quick aftermath and call it a day. So, you caused a catastrophe, which plunged you and your friend here, whoever this is, into a maze of darkness, to a maze of problems, to a maze of just absolute troubles for you right now, Pisces. And you want to bring justice to this. You want to set things right. You want to set the sun chariots, per se, back on its original course. Across the sky, you want to set life back normal. You want things to go back to the way they were. And it's not going to be exactly the same, Pisces. I hate to tell you this, but it's not going to be exactly the same. I know you want it to be, but it's not. It just is not. You have opened that Pandora's box already. That ship has sailed. Things will never be the same again, but you can try to make them better than they once were. It's in your hands here. This is in your hands. You have Ariadne's thread. The power's in your hands. You can do this, Pisces. It's all you. I know how tough this is, but this is all you, Pisces. You can do this. There are unseen forces working against you, but you can work against them as well. You can fight what you can't see. Just use your senses, Pisces. Use your instincts. You've got love and support going for you. You can succeed as long as you're patient. Patient, be bold, be brave, be courageous. Stay with this, Pisces. And now, time for an aftermath. What happens after all this? I know this is the centerpiece. You are relieved from your burdens. Things do end up well for you. But I want to know exactly what happens after here. Time for an aftermath reading. What happens when this is all over? What happens when you finally are relieved from your burdens? A month after all this all happens, what happens? That should do it. Let's find out. What do you want to happen? You want to have the power to fix things. You want to have the power to set things right again. Now, it may result in misunderstandings. You don't want any misunderstandings. What does happen? Pisces vision. You gain the vision, the knowledge, and the wisdom to be able to fix things and set things right and, make this happen. You do succeed. How do you feel? Oh, the Titan struggle. You feel like there are still struggles happening in your life. And Pisces, again, I'm going to reiterate this once again. Things will never be the same again. You have opened the Pandora's box. You cannot close it again and expect everything to go back to normal. That ship has sailed. You can no longer go back. It is now a matter of whether you're able to accept this new paradigm or if you will try to live in the past. Does this bode well? No, it does not. You may be relieved of your burdens, Pisces, but there may be another tragedy coming after all this. I hate to say this to you, Pisces, but this is not a happy reading. This is not going to be a happy ending. There will be happiness at some points, but there's going to be an up and down roller coaster for you. I know how tough this is, but you got to bear with it. There's tragedy coming here, and It may have happiness in the end. There may be, a final victory on the horizon for you, but it's a long way off right now. The sun has not yet risen on a new day. And on that not so cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching and for the continued support on the channel. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine. We're trying to get to the big 1,000 subscribers, people. Whoa, we're 72% of the way there. 720 subscribers. That is nuts to me. Thank you all so much for the support on the channel. Thank you all for enjoying the video. And have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.